In the materials that I read about you, I learned that you're an avid gardener.
To say the least.
I love...
Tell us about that hobby, how you got interested in that, and what you do with it now.
I love flowers.
Okay.
Now that may not be the masculine thing to say, but I love flowers.
That's great.
And as a child, I loved plants and flowers, and my dad liked to garden, and my grandma Walker, you know, when you started with that story about the picture of the first presidency in my grandma's house.
Right.
My grandma had a beautiful yard and beautiful flowers, and so I can remember as a little boy admiring her flowers and her garden, and I think that just connected for me.
I want to do that myself.
Now I have siblings who don't like gardening, so I don't think you can say it's genetic, but I love flowers, and
in particular iris.
Iris especially.
I love irises.
He's been able to get
some
from
people call them
other
flags.
Yes, that's the old-fashioned name for them.
But he's got many different varieties because we had a lady that lived in our neighborhood who did all this hybridizing and all that stuff. And so she gave him some, and now we have lots.
And do you take part in this also?
I pull the weeds. And I like being outdoors, you know.
Do you plant vegetables and fruit also? Is it mostly flowers?
Well, when we had children, we had a nice vegetable garden, and I felt it was important to get the kids involved in preparing the ground and planting the seeds and nurturing the garden. And
Mom didn't have to eat as much.
And then there's great lessons that the children can learn from that. And the children learn a lot, and it's fun for them to see things grow and to eat the things. But after our children were gone, I just wanted to do, I've got fruit trees too, and I grow some tomatoes, but other than that, it's mostly flowers now. Once in a while, my wife's gotten irritated with me because I bought flowers to bring home to her, and she said, "What'd you buy flowers for? We got a yard full of flowers."
And I think the reason he enjoys it so much is because, you know, just to get out there and be able to have your mind clear.
It's a stress
He can write
relief.
talks,
Yes,
he gets feelings of inspiration, and I think that's why it's worked out really well for him.
Well, people like to know what the general authorities like to do in the time they have off, which isn't a lot sometimes, but they know you love gardening.
Some men would rather go hit a bucket of balls at the golf course. I'd rather go out and see how my flowers are doing.